Pisces, welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. I hope you are doing really well. If this is your first time visiting the channel, I hope you enjoy your message. If you do, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, share. I would love to see how you're doing, so definitely comment if this resonates. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. You make what I do possible. I am so grateful to you. I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for being here with me. Pisces, we're going to go ahead and jump right into your reading. Please remember that this is a general reading, so this may not reflect your situation. If it doesn't, don't force your situation to fit, okay? If this is your message, I really truly aim to provide you the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward, and I hope that that is achieved in this message, okay? We will be doing an extended reading after this one, where we will go a little bit more in depth into if you are connecting with an individual, which based on the oracle I pulled for you, it definitely looks like you are connecting with a very significant individual, or maybe even two. There might be 3 people involved. We'll go in the extended into this person or these people's intentions, feelings towards you, what the long-term outcome will be, what your advice, what your best next steps would look moving forward in this situation, in the extended reading, which I will leave the link for in the description box down below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below as well, with a link also to my personal booking system if you decide you would like a personal reading by me, okay? So Pisces, this could either be your energy or someone with whom you are connecting. There's a lot of masculine energy here. We've got the mature man with wealthy man. So for some of you, this is the same person. This is one and the same. This is somebody, for mature man, somebody who is could be mature for their age, right? Someone who just has a lot of experience in this particular area. We have marriage, we've got courtship. Okay, so this is someone who you are literally married to for some of you, right? This is somebody who you are literally married to. For others, this is someone who you're connecting with who is married, but you're connecting with a wealthy individual, right? You're connecting with a wealthy individual, or at least someone who identifies as a wealthy individual. This person's very well off, very grounded financially. At the very least, this is part of their identity. And you are married to this mature individual. So you're in a contract with this male, but then with this male, you are could be partaking in kind of like extracurriculars, okay? If that's not the case, then then this is really just speaking to the aspect of your relationship that isn't really flourishing, right? If you are, for example, connected to this mature man in marriage, then there's an issue here surrounding the stability of your guys' courtship, right? The partnership aspect of you guys being together, the intimacy, the desire for longevity. The house talks about a long-term goal. For some, it really is kind of like the 4 of Wands energy, the 10 of Pentacles, right? It's something that you spend a lot of time investing in, trying to create. That could be what the aim of this masculine is trying to do within this connection. It could be this person who, is really wanting the long haul. But there is something here that's not quite right. Because we've got toil and labor clarified by the Lovers and bad health. So for some of you, this is talking about working yourself to death. Okay, there's a masculine here who is really the biggest strain. For some of you is just quite simply the fact that the person you're connecting with is just always working. And because of that, it's bringing the intimacy you guys experience with each other just into the ground. And for some of you, you have resulted in connecting with another individual. Okay, for example, you're in a courtship with this wealthy man, and this is the person who you're really trying to create something with. You could be living with this person. It could be your goal with this individual to be with them long term. But while they're in this energy of just working to maintain, right? Working to maintain this abundance, this prosperity, this stability of sorts, you've engaged in activities with someone who is already in a partnership. Okay? But this is definitely at the core of this. At the core of this, there is an issue with someone not giving to a connection the way the other person wants. Okay, because where this Lovers and bad health is not talking about the fact that they are literally working too much. The toil and labor card can also be talking about something that once felt very exciting that now feels very like an obligation, very forced. Okay, so for someone to work on a relationship that they feel that is already in bad health, something that they feel is already kind of going down the drain, it's like working on it at this point almost feels futile. For many of you, I do feel this is a three-party situation where you've got one foot kind of in a situation with somebody who is unattainable, and then another foot with somebody who you're probably dating, or really, like, you've been in a long-term situation with, but it's like because of the way this person is handling life, the way they're handling this connection, it's like they think that the connection is all about the physical, it's all about the money. They're not giving to the intimacy aspect of this relationship the way you would like. And again, this, is coming up as wealthy man, mature man, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a male. It can be just a masculine energy. So this can very well, be a woman doing this to a man, whatever your identification is, right? That's what this is. There's somebody here is just not giving. There's definitely a desire for longevity, but I think someone's got the wrong idea about how that's supposed to look. For some of you, this could be talking about STDs as well. Okay, the fact that in the past, you and this person were physically involved, maybe, there was a betrayal on their part, a man that was just, or your counterpart, a masculine energy here, who has gotten involved in someone else who was also married, all right, and they brought something home. And you've been trying to forgive them ever since, but that's taking a lot out of you, right? That's taking a lot out of you. Because we've also got pause with bountiful harvest. So this is like you're looking at what the situation has brought you, and you're asking yourself if it's really worth the effort you're putting in. And again, Pisces, where this isn't your energy, this could be the person with whom you're connecting. All right, this is about someone really looking at what's in front of them and saying, do I feel ready to proceed in this direction? Do I want to continue? Right? Someone's really taking a time out here to decide if they're satisfied, if so far, what they have seen coming as a result of their efforts is something they'd like to maintain or something that they want to change. I'm not seeing anyone here wanting to leave. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone here wanting to leave. However, I do see this person starting to feel very burdened by what this connection has asked of them. Because we've got great power and the gentle. So this is about, really, I'm hearing the word value. I'm hearing the word virtue. For some of you, right, it's about you trying to be the bigger person. Essentially, it's you trying to be the bigger person. Somebody here is really like, they don't want to do anything rash. They've already given so much to this, but at the same time, it's like, are you living this life for you, or are you living this life for someone else? Are you living your life up to your standards of happiness, or are you kind of in some ways living a standard that by other people's rules is supposed to make you happy, but on the other side, it's like it doesn't quite fulfill you, it doesn't hit that spot, not really, so it's like you're going slow, Pisces, you or this individual, but it's like it's definitely an internal battle right now. Someone's asking themselves if this is really what they want to stick with. Okay, and we also had the overarching energy here of innocence, which is a trusting nature, originality, the unexpected, essentially. So for some of you, this involves a child, the fact that you guys have begun to create a home together, the fact that you guys have created plans, long-term goals, could have something to do with the fact that a child is involved. I'm not going to attempt the baby scenario because I am getting a crazy blackout feeling where there's too many ways that this baby energy is spreading out. Okay, that for some of you it's about an unexpected pregnancy, For others of you, this is about someone who you're connecting with, making a promise to you to be with you. Meanwhile, their spouse gets pregnant. For others of you, this is about planning to become pregnant as a result of creating, improving an otherwise unhealthy situation. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot with this innocence, this baby energy. Okay, and for that, I definitely recommend, for those of you who are considering introducing a baby into this situation, this relationship is coming up as in bad health. So please remember that there is innocence here that you are possibly planning on introducing into the situation, a situation that this energy does not deserve to be in. If there's a situation that you need to resolve, I suggest you and this person handle it like the adults that you are. Because this is not going to pan out well. This person is already reconsidering the status. And to be manipulative to that extent is really going to do even more damage. And take that as it resonates. If you feel like that's the case, okay, then you already know, right? You already know. If that's not the situation, then by all means disregard. Okay, take it as it resonates. But again, this is about someone really going within and trying to be the bigger person. They're trying to be the bigger person here. Something's not right, but they're taking their time to decide if the problem is within them or if it's something that can be worked out. Because if the problem is within them, you know, they can change things, but at the same time, depending on what it is they really want, this person may discover that this isn't actually where they want to be, and they may decide to change the situation later on. As of right now, though, Pisces, I'm seeing this person really just, they want to feel good about where they are, who they're with, what this relationship will hold. But I do think that they're putting their efforts in a situation that is beginning to feel burdensome. And they're taking recognition of that. Okay? But for some of you, this is a three-party situation. One partnership has become, you know, you, Pisces, are probably in a connection. Okay? You are probably in a connection already, and you are situated with another individual who is also in a committed relationship. For others of you, if you're single, Pisces, you're connecting with two individuals, one older, one younger. They're both coupled. They're both coupled. One of them is in a marriage, the older one probably, or the one that is more experienced, right? The one who's been with more people, they're in a marriage. The younger one, or the one who is maybe wealthier, they're also seriously dating somebody who they either are moved in with, they are living with this individual, or their plans with this person are very, very serious. They could be thinking about proposing to this individual. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on, Pisces. What's coming in? What's coming in for Pisces? Please give me a little bit more about this situation. Got jumpers. 10 of Wands with the Queen of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, you're connected with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and this you're about ready to release, right? You're about to release this with this person. This could be you though, Pisces. This could be you, and you're just under a lot of pressure. You recognize what's happening. You recognize it. This is not sustainable over the long term. You're stressed. You're done. You're ready to let go of this situation. Emotionally, it's too heavy. Emotionally, to love this person or even to desire love with this person is just, it's too much of a toll, right? The juggling act becomes too much if you are juggling multiple people. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting that this is sexual pressure, you know. For some of you, I'm getting that you want to release somebody, but you can't because physically, right? Physically, passion wise, it's just like, it's too intense to drop your physical attraction towards this person. It's too much to really drop, right? And it's like, even though you know that emotionally you may not be getting reciprocated to, physically you're really not intending on breaking this up. Overarching energy, we've got the Three of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, this is absolutely a three-party situation. You are disappointed. You or the person you're connecting with is disappointed with where you're at. You could be connecting with a Sagittarius, but someone here is not communicating. At the very least, someone is not telling the truth. Someone is not telling the truth. Pisces, you could very well be the person here trying to make a situation work that you know truly without a miracle, this isn't going to last for long. Okay, others of you are thinking, okay, about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone to whom you are married. Again, this is feminine with the Queen of Pentacles on your mind. So I feel like I'm connecting with a very masculine Pisces. It doesn't have to be though, okay? But I do feel like if this is not you as the masculine energy, Pisces, then if you're cross-watching, this is what your masculine is thinking about. They are thinking about you. They are thinking about longevity. In their heart space though, with the star, they could be connecting with an Aquarius. They could be in separation. They could be in separation with someone, okay? But you see your current energy right now is Temperance. For me, Temperance, when the situation, right, has that energy of the Three of Swords, that heartbreak, underneath that is the Nine of Swords. Underneath that is the King of Swords. So you could be connecting with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But a lot of thoughts, right? A lot of thoughts. And then on top of that, the Ace The Ace of Swords is in your block. It's in your obstacle. This kind of energy lends itself to the fact that because there's some kind of dishonest energy here, this person feels separated, but with Temperance being present, it's almost like you are forcing a situation that otherwise causes you to suffer. You're forcing something that isn't compatible. You're forcing something to work when in reality it's going to take a lot more than what you're trying to do or what this person is trying to do to make it work, because the whole point is that for you to really tap into this energy of healing and being patient and combining these elements in a way where you can achieve harmony, in order to do that you have to overcome this block, right? You have to overcome this lack of communication, this lack of honesty. For some of you, this is about the need to cut off something else to make room for this, and you're not. Because for some of you, this is about wanting stability with an individual, but you feel like it's a faraway dream. You feel like it's just unattainable, right? You feel like it's unattainable. In the recent past, you could have been connecting with a Libra, all right? It could have been a Libra that you were connecting with in the recent past, and now you're connecting with a Sag. But look at this, you know, this is justice energy, having to cut something out. In the recent past, it's like you understood or you recognized that something had to be cut out, and that, yeah, this is your block. Being honest, being objective in your thinking for some of you, right? You're trying really, really hard emotionally to achieve balance in a situation that is not asking you to be in your feels, Pisces. It's not time to be in your feels. This is asking you to really do the right thing here. There's someone that you need to talk to, something that you need to cut out in order to be rebalanced here. There's an ending that has to happen, and you recognize that. Again, take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates. If it's not your story, do not force it to fit. This is a difficult situation for some of you. Coming in, you've got a Gemini coming in. You've got a lot of people here. You've got a lot of people here. For some of you, I'm seeing, again, with the Lovers having appeared, reduces to a 6, which is the Lovers, okay? For some of you, this is a Gemini with whom you have a really, really troublesome connection with. This is someone who it feels like a lot of work to be with this individual, okay? But overall, this is a choice that has to be made as well. This is a really big decision. For some of you, this is a decision between a Libra or a Sag, one of which you are very strongly connected to, and another person who you feel separated from. But for the most part, this is a choice. This feels like a choice. You've got, see, you have your, this is how you see yourself, Pisces. Again, I'm connecting with a very masculine energy here, Pisces. So cross watcher, if you identify as a feminine energy, this is about how your masculine is feeling. All right, King of Pentacles. This is how the person sees themselves, and this is what's on their mind. They're thinking of you. They're thinking of their other half. They are really coming into the near future. They're seeing union possibly, but a big decision here. A big decision. Could be, again, you know, a decision between two people, right? A lover's situation. In the environment, we've got a weight. Someone is really asking themselves what they want to invest in. And they're afraid here that it's all going to be lost. It's all going to be lost. They're afraid it's all going to be lost. And yet their outcome here is the 5 of Swords. So someone here I feel like whoever this is, they're going to feel defeated no matter what. For others, like I was saying with that Innocence card, I'm getting that scenario coming back in with the baby. They may be feeling manipulated into a situation that they're ready to jump out of, because there is now someone's life at stake, a dependent's life at stake. Rest assured, Pisces, anyone who's manipulating this situation, this individual is really, they know there's manipulation here. They know that this relationship needs to get disconnected, and they're only here to take care of this new obligation that has suddenly come up. It has very little to do with love and more to do with the fact that now they have someone they have to take care of. But this is, if you were trying to keep them around for the relationship to bring a baby into this, okay, that is not going to pan out well. This individual sees it, and they see that that's actually the most insincere thing you could have done to them. They don't see this as a reflection of love. They see this now as you having pushed them into a corner, which actually deepens the chasm between you guys. This is not going to make things better. In fact, it's going to make things a lot worse. This person may seek, they may seek companionship elsewhere while they take care of whatever the situation has become. The difference is that now it's going to be a lot more difficult to disconnect. Right? You've got in the clarifiers, we've got the moon with the Empress. So for some of you, this is your desire to connect with somebody who you feel fruitful with. Okay, this has to do with someone who you are in a solid commitment with, right? This is somebody who you deeply respect, someone who, you know, the Hierophant can be a real contract, but it also speaks to spirituality. So this could be someone that maybe you're not in a actual marriage with, but someone who, if you could have it your way, you would want to be in a marriage with them. Okay, there's a lot of depth here. You and this individual, there's a lot of depth. You don't want to let them go. You've got the Four of Pentacles here as well. There's something about this individual that you really just don't want to let go of. All right, this could be, you know, this is just someone who you have a lot of real emotional connection with. Someone who you look at, you respect them, you think about them all the time. Someone who you wish you were married to. Someone who you feel spiritually connected to. Somebody who quite literally is just, they are the source of your sadness. They are the source of your sadness because you are left having to deal with other circumstances. You are left to deal with other circumstances that really do not offer room to accommodate this individual. Okay, for others of you, you are the Empress energy here. You are the Empress energy here, and you are the one being confronted with a difficult decision. This person you're connecting with could be married and they don't want to let it go. And again, that's the source of the dissatisfaction. That's the source of the sadness here. Possible depression. Okay. So Pisces, let's see. Let's see what this Lover's energy is coming in for you, right? Is this a choice? Is this an individual? What is this Gemini energy, this Lover's energy here coming into your near future? Ace of Wands, so a brand new beginning. A brand new beginning. If this is an individual, this is someone who's got massive fire for you, Pisces. This is someone who's got massive fire for you, massive passion. You inspire them to make a very difficult decision. Yes, Siree Bob, we've got the Queen of Pentacles coming back up. This is the choice that they make to be with you. This is the choice they make to be with you. One more, please. What about this Lover's energy? For others of you, all right, Pisces, where you are the feminine here, this is a decision to be with this Gemini, right? And this Gemini could be coupled already. Right, this person could be coupled. Okay, so yeah, High Priestess. High Priestess. For some of you, this is somebody who you're connecting with. If this is an individual who you feel very distanced by, Pisces, this person could very well be hiding an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's a sex-only relationship. Okay, if this person is an Earth sign, this is a, you know, this is somebody who, there's no real love here for this individual. There's no real love here for this individual because this person is, that person is on their mind. But especially if you're Aquarius, you're in their heart space. Okay, this is somebody who, you know, they're confused, Pisces. Like this individual is confused because they desire stability, but then they feel far away from a dream, which may or may not include you. Okay, but no one's talking about it. No one's talking about it. That's the obstacle here, is that you're trying to achieve, or this person is trying to achieve balance and harmony, okay, by not talking about it, or by having something or someone in the environment that needs to be cut out and they don't want to. But then meanwhile, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, they want this new beginning with this person, but they're not speaking up about it with the High Priestess. They're not saying anything. This individual could literally be someone that they're hiding away. But it's a curious thing because this is the same Queen of Pentacles that's on their mind, right? So while this could be an individual, it may just be an energy as well where this person really does want to nurture the connection. Instead of being the provider, they want to nurture as well, but they just don't know how to be that. They just don't know how to be that, right? So they're looking for some help here. Now, what is this Five of Swords in the outcome? You have the Five of Swords here as the outcome, and their fear is the Tower. They're afraid that everything, they're the King of Pentacles, is how they see themselves. So they're afraid that everything that they've been working towards is going to be a wash, right? They're afraid that it's going to be a wash. So what is this Five? What is this Five of Swords? What is this Five of Swords energy and the potential outcome, please? This is complicated, Pisces. You've got, you know, this is, Pisces are really going through a lot. See, you've got the Ten of Cups. So someone here is desiring fulfillment, but they're feeling like their arm is being twisted, Pisces. whoever, if this is your energy, the person you're connecting with, it's like someone here is trying to force you into this like 10 of Cups storyline. Like this can work out. Think about what kind of happy family we could be. Just that, you know, but you're not sold. That's the thing. You're not sold. This person's intentions are rotten. This person's intentions are rotten. 7 of Wands. For some of you, this is a long-standing commitment that this person is asking you to fight for. Hierophant could be connecting with a Taurus as well. Very strong Taurus energy. Libra also very strong here. Cancer, Pisces as well. All right, but this person is asking you to fight for this commitment, right? Fight for longevity. But they're asking you to prioritize the wrong thing in order to get there. One more, please. Just one more. The Tower again. So it's like this person is asking you to avoid a Tower moment, right? This person is asking you to not do this. It's almost like you have your finger on the trigger, right, of this relationship. You've got your finger on the trigger to like bring this to an end, but they're asking you, they're pleading you not to. And I feel like, Pisces, this person will become very desperate. They're convinced that there's something you guys can have together, not realizing that mentally, emotionally, you've kind of checked out of this. Someone has, right? Because again, like someone here is just not putting in the work. They want balance, but they're not communicating about it. They're not, there's something here that either needs to be spoken about and worked through, okay? Or something needs to be cut out. For some, this is about cutting out, knowing that a decision is going to be made about what to do about this Queen of Pentacles. Because again, this could be a secret woman, right? This could be a secret woman. We've got the Queen of Pentacles with the High Priestess, with the Lovers, right? So this could be someone who's being kept secret, a sex-only relationship with an Earth sign, or with somebody that Pisces, you or someone else would like to have a new beginning with, right? They could be with somebody here, again, who they're just with out of stability. Something has come up that has required them to be the provider with this King of Pentacles energy. And so out of stability, they've had to look at somebody here as their other half, right? This could be a mom. Again, I'm getting baby energy for some of you, where it's like someone, a unexpected pregnancy has suddenly made the decision for you, but this individual here is not satisfied with that, because if they could have it their way, they actually would have begun the process of severing ties, because there's someone else their heart belongs to. Okay, there is someone, while we have the Queen of Pentacles here, we also have the Empress, who's all the queens combined, right? The Empress is the Queen of Pentacles, but she's also the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, you know, the Queen of Swords. The Empress is all the queens combined and is definitely in the environment. Okay. For some of you, that again, where I feel the Empress here is not the person that has to really worry about much of anything. For those of you, Pisces, that really identify as the Empress, the person you're connecting with, they're the ones that feel caught between you and this other person who has really forced them into a situation. And it does not have to be an Earth sign. The Queen of Pentacles is just like a motherly energy. This person sees them as their counterpart, which means in this situation, they're really tied together. Either, you know, however those bonds might look, emotional, you know, or through financials, through blood, right? With again, if they have children, through contracts like marriage. This person is the person that they are in the trenches with, either willingly or, you know, not so willingly, right? These guys are connected. These people are connected. So for those of you who are independent and you're just connecting with an individual, this situation for them is actually very, very messy. Especially if you're a Gemini, they want to start something with you, but because they have business that they need to attend to with this Queen of Pentacles energy, it's like they can't leave this. Not yet, at least, because they do have what's showing up as their outcome, right? With this person trying to convince them not to bring the tower down. They're actually tapping directly into your masculine's fears. Their fear is the tower. Their fear is bringing everything down. And it's almost like, this feels very cutthroat. This feels very combative. Like we used the analogy, having your finger on the trigger earlier. This really does feel like this person has, you know, their hands wrapped around this person's throat. Like it's this person may come off as like nurturing the person that they're connected with, but it's like their intentions here are to their intentions are to get what they want by all means necessary. They don't care that they are, you know, twisting your masculine's arms. They don't care that they are having to hurt feelings and break hearts and cause anxiety. Like, they don't care as long as they get what they want at the end of the day. But I will tell you that this masculine, or whoever's energy this is, someone here is reevaluating. Okay, this person is looking at what it is they want to invest in the long term. They are scared, but they are no longer ignorant to the fact that something better lies beyond this situation, and that that's the whole point of their stress. That's the whole point of their introspection. Their inner conflict is because they haven't given in to this situation. They look at it and they say, you know what, I deserve more. And the anxiety fills them because they realize that they do have a choice. And if they make the wrong one, they could be left unhappy. So this person is really like, again, it's this recognition that better lies beyond this. But it's a hard decision because there are dependents here. I feel it. There are dependents here, but no one's talking about it. So until they do, right? Until they are honest and they cut through the BS, because that's the challenge. That's the challenge, right? That's the challenge here. No one's talking about it. Someone here isn't cutting out what they're supposed to. So Pisces, let's go ahead to your extended. Let's go ahead to your extended. This person that you're connecting with, all right? This person that you're connecting with, what is it that they feel towards you? What do they want with you? Okay? Any other outside energies aside, what do they want with you? Okay, what do you want with them? You know, but this person that you're connecting with, this could have been your energy. Remember, Pisces, this could have been your energy. So the person you're connecting with here, the person this is all about, what do they want with you? What do they see in the future? What is your advice moving forward? And what could the long-term outcome be between you and this individual? Okay, because this is energy for right now and in the following weeks. What could the long-term energy look like over the next few months? You know, next 6 months or so. So Pisces, I'm going to go ahead and see you in the extended if you choose to join me there. If not, and this reading really hit home and you'd like something a bit more tailored to your situation, you can reach out to me for a personal reading using the link down in the description box below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below. Otherwise, if you felt like this was your story and you really enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. And until next time, I am sending you all of my love. Mwah! And I'll see you next time, Pisces.